I feel that fundamentally women, we've accepted in our soul the message that society has been giving us for many centuries that we're not enough. And we need to really take into our soul a new message that we're more than enough, we've always been enough. And that will reflect itself when we take ourselves seriously.
What I wanted to do was to contribute to changing the situation for us as Africans, to be able to have efficient organizations, efficient countries that are responding to the needs of the people who live there. And I have a firm belief that we can do that. We have all of the ability, all of the resources, all of the capacity to be able to do that.
A country well endowed by God, a small population, should not be poor, should be prosperous. The potential of achieving that, of taking a nation that has gone through so much devastation and destruction and turning it around and making it perform and giving its people a new future and a new life, I think that's my inspiration.
Change is not something out there. Change comes from us. I think that every individual has the capacity to contribute to change.
We have alumni in 31 African countries. They are alumni of our political participation programs, women who are working on issues of sexual violence, violence against women, as well as human trafficking. And it also includes women in business. Our job is really to try to bring those women together, help them to break down some of the barriers between women in politics or business or human rights, and to leverage their strengths to improve the overall status of women.
We've seen with the few women who are in positions of leadership that they're making very meaningful changes very quickly. In our last elections, every single newspaper headline was more women needed in parliament, more women needed in government, more women needed at the elections.
It is better to advocate for more women to be given an opportunity to be in decision-making positions, to hold the power, and to challenge women that when they have that power, they will use it better than their male colleagues have so far.
The reason why Vital Voices invest in leadership is because we find that when there's good leadership, good leaders will be inclusive. They'll bring others into their circles. They will pass on the knowledge that they have. Good leaders know that progress can only be made when there are more people doing the good work that needs to be done. Good leaders are accountable. They're transparent with the resources and investments that are made in them.
The capacity building for leaders, especially, and for women leaders and for African women leaders, is really important in the sense that leaders get it done. If you have a leader who has a vision for their country, for their city, for their town, they're going to do the rest. They're going to vaccinate, they're going to build the schools, etc.
Vital Voices is interested in differentiating between somebody who is just an entrepreneur and somebody who is an entrepreneur plus a leader. What differentiates us from other networks, for instance? We are committed to improving the quality of life of Africa.
When 2-3 people come together, they do a lot better than one. Because my network and your network could produce a link to her network and to his network. So the chain just goes on and on.
It's not about my ego and who I am and what I've achieved. It's about who can I bring with me, who can I empower, who can I mentor, who can I find to be my mentor.
It is very, very important for us women who are in positions to ensure that our voices are heard in the right places, by the right people, not only on behalf of other women, but especially on behalf of the many girl child throughout the world.
We have a great responsibility working together to set the example, to inspire young women to achieve their leadership goal, to be able, through our performance, to show that when a woman leads, not only can there be economic, management, financial success, but that we can leave the world a better place than we found it.